Yesterday was one of the most surreal and coolest days of my life. I spoke at an event called Hollywood and Mind in Beverly Hills, California with Demi Lovato, Master P, Charlemagne the God. It was a remarkable experience. But before I tell you why it's so remarkable, I gotta take you all the way back to my beginning work in solution-focused brief therapy. When I first heard about this approach, I was in graduate school. It was all the way back in 2005, and I was so invigorated and so excited about doing this kind of work. It really resonated with me as a clinician, like this is the way I wanted to talk to people. It was filled with hope and care and love, and instead of being about problems, it was about people's inspiration. Instead of being about what was the worst about people, it was about what was the best about people. Instead of trying to figure out what was wrong with people, it was about me trying to figure out what was right with people and help them move in a better direction. And I was so excited to do this work. By 2008, I had grown in this field. I had started working on my first book. I had gone to a conference, and I learned something that really triggered me. What I learned was solution-focused brief therapy. It's kind of a minority approach in this field, meaning less people do this than other approaches. Like back then, if I went to any conference, there would be thousands of people at the psychotherapy conferences, but when I went to a solution-focused conference, there would be dozens of people, maybe 100 people or so. And I was really disappointed in that, because what it told me was not enough people know what this approach is, know how to do this approach well. And for me, it's such a beautiful, eloquent way to talk to people. I wanted more professionals to be proficient at being able to have these kind of conversations with people. I also thought solution-focused brief therapy, and I still think this, addresses access in our field better than any other approach. Because solution-focused brief therapy is so much more efficient with client time than other approaches, it's more accessible to clients. Think about it for a second. If you're a single mom of 4, it's very difficult for you to have the resources to go to therapy for weeks and weeks, months and months, or even years and years. But it's also hard for you to get to therapy because you have to coordinate schedules for everybody. It's just a difficult thing to do. And sometimes people don't engage in therapy because it's such an overwhelming task just to participate. And I think solution-focused brief therapy manages that and honors that better than any other approach. So I really wanted to build a platform where more people would learn about this approach. And here we are, fast forward to now, fast forward to yesterday. I've been spending my time out here in California working on a TV show and working with people with massive platforms. And I've gotten to explain to people what solution-focused brief therapy is that reach millions of people. I did an interview on The Breakfast Club, and then I did the event at Hollywood and Mind here, speaking to all of these people. And it's an amazing thing, be able to see the light bulbs go off. I genuinely believe that solution-focused brief therapy, it's the approach of the future, because now so many people are becoming aware of it that weren't aware of it before. And that gets me excited because so many clients are gonna benefit from having these conversations. As more professionals learn about this approach, learn how to do this approach, it's gonna make a difference in the whole world. Everyone I talk to, really famous people, are excited about it. And then they start telling people on their platform. And once the TV show lands and once all this stuff happens, solution-focused brief therapy, it's gonna be what everybody is doing. And I'm so pumped and excited about that. So look, I want you to subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, join my email list, let me become your trainer so that you can become proficient and effective with this growing model. I didn't create solution-focused brief therapy, but I really hoped when I started that I could do something to make this better. And I built the largest platform in this field. I built the biggest following in this field. I built the biggest brand in this field. I got the biggest training organization in this field. But I did all of that because I wanted more people to learn about solution-focused brief therapy. And now when I go to events like what I went to yesterday, I'm just so excited and enthused that I get to have conversations with these people about this way of working. I was just on a phone call this morning with a major celebrity, and we're gonna be doing some stuff throughout the summer. So you guys get on board. Understand that solution-focused brief therapy, it's evidence-based, and it's a way of the future. and I want y'all to come along. So thank you for watching this video. Seriously, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me, because I'm gonna be taking this approach into a whole new stratosphere, and I want you to come along.